Small children, don't allow them to operate fireworks. Older children, they need to be under adult supervision. Okay. Any malfunctioning firework or anything, be sure to not try to relight it or mess with it afterwards. Try to keep water on hand in a bucket or so to either submerge it or put it out. Try to keep a fire extinguisher and or a water source nearby, close by. Also be aware of dry conditions, either grass and or brush that could be nearby. So things like that. Don't hold fireworks in your hand. Also a bad idea. They could, malfunction and hurt your hand. So in the city, there's a city ordinance that said you are not allowed to shoot fireworks in the city. So within the city limits, it is illegal to shoot fireworks. Now you can purchase and shoot them out in the county, and that's where you're going to find that your grass and brush problems, shooting them in pastures and land and things like that. So shooting them and they go off and land in the grass and then sit there and continue to burn, and they could start a wildfire or a woods fire, something like that. So we usually will go out and patrol fireworks and things like that within the city and try to tell people, we'll be very nice about it, try to tell them you're not allowed to shoot them, give them the opportunity to not do that. They can be ticketed for that, and they can have their fireworks confiscated. So depending on what that is, don't shoot them indoors and don't shoot them next to buildings. Depending on if something were to happen, depending on the severity of what could happen, either property damage and or bodily injury or death, the penalty could be quite severe. So they need to be very leery about that. Right. The problem with the city is it's so populated with buildings and everything that the reason we do that is for safety. If a firework gets near a building and you burn somebody else's property down, that is a criminal offense and you can be charged for it. So that's why we're actually trying to prevent that from happening. Even though I understand we take your fireworks away and may cost you some money, the alternative of hurting someone or burning down someone else's property is far more severe than that. So we really encourage and urge you to go outside the city limits to shoot them. And I know we had a lot of rain last month, but it's really starting to dry out. And so we kind of on a little higher alert on the 4th of the evening. You start shooting them and they go off in different places, and maybe not from where you shot it, somewhere else. And so they could become a problem, and so it is a high concern for us. So oftentimes we will have people that clean up afterwards, and they'll throw it all in the dumpster or a trash bag or put it in the dumpster, and that they will remain hot and can burn long after they have been shot off. And so oftentimes we will have dumpster fires. We will have fires after the fact. So they need to be very leery to either let them sit for quite some time before you throw them in the trash, or really soak them down with water before you throw them away.